Não encontrei ninguém que tenha a beleza dela. Sou do morro, sou favela, mas meu coração se apaixonou por essa Cinderela. Ela é da zona sul, loirinha de olho azul, e o impasse é upa.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Farida Aida binti Mas'ad. I will present about Wakalah.
For this presentation, I will be discussing the Sharia contract known as Wakalah and its application with Islamic capital market instrument. To begin with, Wakalah is one of the fundamental contracts used in Islamic finance and plays an important role in facilitating various financial transactions. As investment activity becomes increasingly complex, many investors rely on professionals to manage their funds effectively. This is where the concept of Wakalah becomes particularly relevant. At the same time, the contract ensures that all activities remain compliant with Sharia principles, which emphasize transparency, accountability, and ethical financial conduct. With that in mind, let's first look at the basic concept of Wakalah. The term Wakalah is derived from the Arabic word Wakala, which means delegations, authorization, or entrusting responsibility to another party. In a Wakalah contract, there are two main parties involved. The first is the muwakil, which refers to the principal who appoints another party to act on his or her behalf. So, the second is the wakil, which refers to the agent who is authorized to carry out the assigned task. What makes this contract unique is that it is built upon a strong foundation of trust and responsibility. The relationship between these two parties is based on mutual consent and trust. However, the scope of authority and responsibility must be clearly defined from the beginning. Furthermore, the wakil is expected to perform the assigned duties with care, honesty, and professionalism. In return, the wakil is entitled to receive a fee known as ujrah, which represents compensation for the service provided. Having understood the basic concept of Wakalah, the next question is how is this contract applied in the Islamic capital market? In the Islamic capital market, Wakalah is widely applied in areas such as investment management, fund management, and structured products like Suku Wakalah. One of the most common applications can be seen in investment management activities. In this arrangement, investors appoint professional fund managers as their wakil to manage investment portfolio on their behalf. The fund manager is responsible for selecting suitable investment, ensuring Sharia compliance, and continuously monitoring market performance. More importantly, all investment activity must avoid prohibited elements such as riba, ghara, and maisir. As a result, investors are able to benefit from professional expertise without compromising Islamic principles. Besides investment management, Wakalah is also extensively used in Sukuk structure, which further demonstrates its flexibility and practicality. Another important application of Wakalah is in Sukuk Wakalah. In this structure, investors appoint a wakil to manage a portfolio of Sharia-compliant assets and investments. The wakil then undertakes the responsibility of investing the funds and generating returns on behalf of the investor. To better appreciate how this works in practice, let us consider a simple example. Imagine an investor who has 5,000 but lacks the knowledge and experience needed to manage investment effectively. Instead of making investment decision alone, the investor appoints a professional investment manager through a Wakalah agreement. The manager then invests the fund into suitable Sharia compliant assets and continuously monitor their performance. After a certain period, any profit generated and is distributed according to the agreed arrangement. While the manager receives a fee for providing the service, through this example, it's become clear that Wakalah allows investors to leverage professional expertise while maintaining Sharia compliance. Despite its many advantages, Wakalah is not without challenge. Like any financial arrangement, there are certain risks that need to be carefully managed. One of the key concerns is agency risk, which may arise when the wakil fails to perform the assigned responsibility effectively or acts contrary to the interests of the muwakil. This can potentially affect investment performance and overall returns. For this reason, strong governance practice, transparency and continuous monitoring are essential. In addition, regular reporting and disclosure help ensure accountability and strengthen confidence between both parties. Nevertheless, this challenge does not diminish the importance of wakalah. Instead, they highlight the need for proper management and oversight. To conclude, wakalah is a shared corporate agency contract that enables one party to act on behalf of another in carrying out specific responsibility. Its application in investment management and sukuk structure demonstrates its significant contribution to the Islamic capital market. Not only does wakalah enhance efficiency and accessibility in financial transactions, but it also upholds the value of trust, accountability, and fairness that are central to Islamic finance. As the Islamic financial industry continues to grow, wakalah is expected to remain an important mechanism that supports the development of ethical and sustainable investment practice.
Sahabatnya sudah, aku tadi.